So my story really begins at age 11. I'm diagnosed with a very rare eye disease called uveitis, which meant I spent most of my junior high school years and subsequent in hospital, going and getting treatments, experimental treatments, infusions, eye drops, pills. I was getting shots in my skin once a week, even got to the point where every month I was getting eye injections, like literally a shot directly into my eyeballs, so that I wouldn't go blind, which is kind of important, right? So that was my childhood. And it didn't get any better as I got older. I mean, still deal with that. I still go through all those same treatments. I knew I wanted to be a filmmaker. I knew I wanted to tell stories, and starting to pursue that career. I get married at 19, and now I'm trying to provide for a family and grow a business. But I realized
19. That's so
19.
That's so young.
I was 19. Yeah.
I mean, my wife was 19 when we got married, so I shouldn't talk. But
she was 21. She was older.
Your wife was 21.
Yeah, she's older than me. And I quickly realized, like, I can't just take whatever job I want, because after a couple months of non-treatment, like, my eyes just completely start to deteriorate. And so I was always bound by insurance. And so I was always, and this was before you were allowed to get whatever insurance you wanted because of pre-existing conditions. At the time, if you had a pre-existing condition, it automatically excluded you from getting new insurance.
Right.
So,
which is
crazy.
I mean, it's insane that was a thing.
That was a thing forever, and that was normal.
Right.
And so I would literally, I would have to work the job that would give me benefits. And I couldn't leave it unless I found another job that had the same thing. Got to the point where eventually I kind of took the plunge and went forward to really pursue my career. And I took a job doing some video work and some design work. So what happened is every 2 weeks when payroll was run, I wouldn't receive a check. I would receive a bill. I was actually paying my employer the difference because of how costly insurance was.
Right.
So I would be paying them every 2 weeks to keep my job, to keep my insurance, to keep my eyesight. I always just felt like it's just this grind and this trying to do the right things, trying to pursue, like, God, why would you give me this passion to do film that doesn't make any money for a very long time?
Right.
In an industry that requires sight, that is failing me, that I can't afford to do, and it's just like, why put this drive in me if you're gonna stifle every opportunity to live it out? We'd get to these points where, like, okay, well, God, then maybe, yes, I feel this is what you've called me to do. This is what I desire to do. I feel like I have the skills to do this, but it doesn't work. Maybe I need to rethink my career path. Maybe I need to do something different. And every time I'd get to that breaking point, and it would happen multiple times in my life, God would provide, something would come through out of the blue. He'd provide a way. There'd be some new job, some new income, whatever it was. And I would feel like just that encouragement, like, hang in there, keep going, keep going. And so for me, my connection to the shift is like this, we're going to see Kevin go through very similar things where it's years spent enduring, not understanding why, trying to be faithful and not liking it, not happy about it, but fighting and holding on for dear life to keep that faith alive. And I feel like that's been my life experience, and that's how this story really connects with me.
Yeah.